Is that smart? We're off to a good start. This is a good start to a romance vlog. Do I go with the one that the internet either loves or hates? But I might hate it. Hello, loves, and welcome to a themed reading vlog. I have a couple of romances here from my tabletop TBR along with some extras that I thought it would be fun for us to try and get through, and I can give you my thoughts and opinions on these beauties. So I'm pretty excited about this. I've got Beach Read by Emily Henry, Party of Two by Jasmine Gilroy, Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon, and The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. So I feel like I have a pretty decent selection. For these themed reading vlogs, I'll do like 3 books typically. I don't know. We're trying things out. Hopefully you enjoy, and I guess let's get into the first book. Okay, so because I think I might not love this one, and I kind of just want to get it out of the way and not end on a bad note, I want to start with Party of Two by Jasmine Gilroy. I'm a fan of her books. I tend to like the covers and the ideas, and I pick them up, and then I feel so about them. So this is kind of like third times the charm, except that when I ended up reading the blurb about this, it's basically about a woman who unintentionally falls for a senator. Then they're trying to deal with, I guess, whatever comes of that. So I don't know if it's really going to be as romantic as I want it to be. So I'm super nervous, but hopefully I'm wrong and this will be amazing. So I guess fingers crossed. Also, before I forget, so some people were asking me about my wish list I used to have down below because they were set to private. So I have now made them public again, especially since my birthday is coming up. Not that I think anyone's actually gonna use it, but for those of you who were asking, it is now available. It's linked down below. I now have a singular link page that goes to a page on my website with all of the links. And the Amazon wish lists are there. I have one for books, and then I have one for tabletop role-playing game stuff for the GM Witch channel, which is on hiatus right now. If you're interested, my birthday is coming up. Yeah, obviously it's very not necessary, but this is really just for those of you who were asking. I didn't think anyone would notice, in all honesty, because it's very rare that anything comes off of my wish list. I am so grateful for those of you who have gotten me books off of my wish list. You are friggin' amazing, but you don't have to. Just watching videos, leaving comments, that's enough. And then also I do have the channel besties. I now have 3 tiers, a 99 cents, which is basically just a tip tier, a $3.99 besties book tier for the besties tabletop TBR, which I'm going to be doing monthly. And then I have the super besties tier for all of the bonus content and videos and all of that stuff. So I'm pretty proud of it. That's a great way to support me if you want to without having to like buy me books, but I ain't gonna say no, especially because I've spent so much money recently. It's not gonna be easy for me to buy a lot of new books. So if you wanna see me read something, that's an opportunity. I prioritize books that are bought for me. Obviously, I don't get a lot, so it's easy to prioritize those books. But yeah, I just wanted to give that. I'll probably mention it in another video since I don't know how many people are gonna watch this one particularly. I need to get into this book. I'm going to actually listen to the audiobook while I get ready for work. I'm really enjoying it so far. I like the writing, I like the chemistry, I like the main character, I I like that so far our main character is all like, no, I don't have time to date, right? Like everything, she's like, nope, not interested. I don't have time for it. So all of this happening it's just cute. It's cute. Her reactions, how she's saying things, like what she's thinking versus what she's doing. Like it's adorable at the moment. I'm only on chapter 3, so I'm not very far into it yet, so there's still a lot of room for whatever. I'm afraid that I'm gonna get through the part that I enjoy and then it's just gonna be annoying. But right now I love it. I love it so much so far, so fingers crossed she proves me wrong. Please, Jasmine, prove me wrong. It is much later now. Work is for the most part done. There's a couple of things I want to go back and check on, but I was continuing the audiobook for Party of Two and I finished it. I don't know how that happened. Today just was the perfect day to be able to listen to this audiobook because yeah, I did and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. My plan of reading the worst book first did not go as planned because I loved it. I was expecting not to enjoy this book that much. I didn't hate the other books I read from her, but I didn't love them. I just kind of felt so about the chemistry with the characters and was just all like, it was okay. I think the other ones were like 3 stars. This was a 5-star. I wasn't expecting it. We've got a lawyer for our main character. Her love interest is a senator. They're trying to be sneaky at certain points, which I was really worried about how that would be. And there is some miscommunication or lack of communication that's happening on one side of the relationship. And it wasn't super upsetting to me. Like, I got it. I understood to some degree. I didn't love it, but it didn't make me mad. So, like, overall, I just enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. The whole thing. I liked it. So, 5 stars. A friggin' 5 stars. I was not expecting that. Oh my goodness. We're off to a good start. This is a good start to a romance vlog. Okay, so now I need to figure out which one to read next, and I'm struggling. So, Instructions for Dancing, I admittedly have not heard much about, which I don't know if that's because people aren't into it or just because people haven't read it. And Beach Read, I've heard a lot about, but it's like super polarizing. So do I go with the one that the internet either loves or hate, being Beach Read, or do I go with the one that I have no clue? Because pretty much I feel unsure about both of these books. Part of me wanted to end on Beach Read just because so many people like know about it. So it's kind of a like, end with the one everyone's exciting, saving the best for last. But I might hate it. I guess I'm just gonna have to pick one and we're gonna hope for the best. I think I'm probably gonna go with Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon, just because I don't know what to expect. This could be great. This could be meh. I don't know. At least I know with the last one that if I love it, I'll probably love it. If I hate it, I'll probably hate it. Either way, it might be interesting. So let's just go with the one I'm unsure about, right? Does that make sense? Is that smart? What would you go with? I'm interested. Anyway, this is the next one we're gonna start. that close to me. Okay, so I just started reading instructions for dancing, and so far it is super cute. It's definitely a YA. We have our main character whose parents have gotten divorced. She feels like love is a lie. She no longer enjoys the romance books that she once enjoyed, and I don't know, it's got this like playful language. The writing is really fun, and we have so far, she's just met somebody who kind of seems like a fairy godmother sort of figure, but like not, like a regular person that seems to know more, you know, that seems to be like, oh, I think you're struggling with something right now, and you should do this, you know, that kind of just like, I don't know, it's just so cute. It seems like those like movies, like Hallmark movies, where there's somebody who's all like, I know your struggles, but I don't. I'm just here to push you in the right direction. And it's so cute. So far I'm really enjoying this. This is a good reading week. A really good reading week. Oh, Kiwi, you're being cute. Look at you, Kiwi. Cutie, cutie, cutie pie. But yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. So today is Saturday, August 6th. I ended up finishing Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon last night, and I friggin' loved it. I loved it so friggin' much. So it is a magic realism, coming of age romance story about a young girl whose parents split up and she no longer believes in love, and through some sort of magical intervention, she ends up getting the gift or curse of being able to see people's romantic relationships play out from beginning to end when she watches them kiss for the first time. And it's her trying to navigate why this is happening to her and kind of get rid of it. So she ends up going on kind of a journey and obviously falls in love. And it was so cute and so witty and sweet and emotional, and it was good. It's not a sad book necessarily, but there are some sad parts in it. It made me tear up a little bit. It had me really invested. It was just really good. It's definitely a high 4 stars, maybe even a low 5 stars, because like I freaking love this book enough that I probably would read it again in the future. So maybe it should be a 5 stars, but I'm also like, I don't want to just be like 5 stars, but I really liked it. I really liked it. So we have one more read, and now I'm feeling nervous because the first 2 books that I was all like, they'll probably be okay. Like I was thinking both of these would be 3 stars, not like 5 stars. And now we have one more book, and it's a polarizing one. So hopefully I'm on the I love it spectrum, because let's have a win-win-win sort of vlog. Come on, guys. That's what we're looking for, is all positive reads. Beach read, here we go. Okay, time for an update on the last book for this romance readathon. I am reading Beach Read by Emily Henry. I'm a good chunk through it. I've been devouring it. I'm really enjoying it so far. I don't understand why it's called Beach Read. Like technically they're at this beach property and they're next to each other and they're authors, and I love that aspect, but Beach Read gives me a completely different vibe than the actual book is giving me. So yeah, in the cover, just in general. Different vibe, but I like it. We are dealing with feelings of betrayal and grief, and then having lost faith in romance, and then we have this kind of rivalry from these characters. It's not a full enemies to lovers, like it's not an extreme, but it is that kind of, we are in a rival sort of position and there's misunderstanding sort of things. And I'm digging it. I'm enjoying it. I'm here for the character. I like the guy. I always like the broody, misunderstood male characters. So this has been fun. It isn't dual perspective, but I'm still enjoying it. Yeah, it's good so far. I like it. I like it. So far, we have been on a roll with the picks for this reading vlog, so go me, yeah. I guess it's not super hard because I love romance, and in general I'm pretty lax. Like I'm not picky when it comes to my romance books, usually. Like it's more of a surprise when I don't like or when I hate a romance book. There are some that I'm like meh about, but I still like them. But yeah, this isn't a surprise, and I want to continue reading, so I will get back to you later. Okay, I have 2 updates for you guys. First off, I finished Beach Read. I loved it. I will say after my last update, I did have some moments where I kind of like, you know, like, I don't know, maybe it's not as great as I was thinking it was. The decisions of our main character, January, a couple of times I was all like, I don't know. I really liked the main guy character in here, and in general I thought it was sweet and adorable, and this one, again, high 4 stars, borderline 5 stars, but not necessarily a favorite. Maybe it's leaning somewhere in that range. But in addition to finishing this, I did also get this audiobook from my library. So I was on hold, it came in, I finished everything so fast, so I figured maybe, just maybe, we would do one more book for the reading vlog. Because like, I'm on a roll. Like, I feel like maybe I was in a reading slump and now I'm not. So thank you, romance. Hopefully I end up enjoying this. This one's The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, and I believe it's supposed to be a Kylo Ren and Rey fanfic, or originally started that way. It's like, it's a Grump and Sunshine romance where in an attempt to, I don't know, prove that she was dating someone, she ends up kissing this grumpy old whatever and ask him to go with the flow, and then they end up fake dating or something like that, and then obviously they start feeling each other and having feels. I love the Grump / Sunshine romances, so I'm excited about this. I love grumpy male protagonists who have a soft spot on the inside, you know, like I'm here for it. I'm here for the tough exterior, gooey interior things. So hopefully that's what this is about. I will keep you updated. Okay, I finally finished it, The Love Hypothesis. I loved it. It was cheesy. There's a lot. There's a lot. I enjoyed it. I really liked it. I will say the steamy bits, not all my favorite. There were a couple of things I was like, that's a little weird. But overall, it was great. It was nice. The romance was sweet. I get the hype. I'm basic. I am basic when it comes to romance. Actually, I might be basic when it comes to books just in general, but like, I liked it, okay? So this was a good reading vlog. In conclusion, I ended up reading 4 romances this week, and I had a great friggin' time. Like, I loved every single one of these. I wasn't expecting to. As you saw, I was hesitant. I was on the fence, but I loved them. I loved all of them. I really, really enjoyed them. I think all of these were 4 stars or higher. I sort of hate to admit it, but I did. I'm thinking this is kind of a 5 stars. Yes, I know. I really loved it. I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I did. So I really loved it. Granted, I do feel like it is a bummer that that there were just like a couple of bits, not the whole scene. Some of the scene was nice and enjoyable. There was a couple bits that I was like, kind of weird. Wish you didn't focus on that. But overall, I really enjoyed it. Beachweed was another one that I really enjoyed and wasn't expecting, because I know that it's the type of book that people love or hate. I will say I get both. Like, I'm not saying this was amazing. I really enjoyed it. It was another kind of sunshine grump, but sunshine turn grump and grump, I don't know. But I liked the concept, I liked the characters, I liked the story in general. It was a good time. There were some tougher topics involved. I don't necessarily get the title and cover in terms of what the content is. Like, they are at a beach technically, but like, this is not the vibe like of the story at all, so be warned. But I did enjoy it, so I ended up giving this one a high 4 stars. Instructions for Dancing was the only YA that I ended up reading by Nicola Yoon, and this one had this magical aspect that I wasn't expecting. It really felt like a Hallmark movie. It was cute. There were some like witty bantery moments that I thought was really well done. I don't know, I just enjoyed it. Another high 4 stars. I probably would have given it 5 stars if it wasn't a YA. There were a couple of things that definitely took me out of my enjoyment, but not entirely. Like, when I finished this, I was all like 5 stars, but when I look back on it, I'm all like, yeah, I don't know. And then last but not least, the first book that I read was Party of Two by Jasmine Guillory, and this one caught me off guard in the most pleasant of ways. I was hoping I would love it, but I was thinking I wouldn't because of all of the different aspects of it, but I was here for it. I was really enjoying the characters. I loved their chemistry. I loved the way things played out. I did like the length of things. Like, it didn't feel like things were jumped into. I really liked it. I really liked it. Again, high 4 stars, low 5 stars. So that's where I'm at with all of these. Admittedly, as soon as I finished all of them, I was like, 5 stars. But like, thinking back, I was all like, maybe it shouldn't be a 5 star. So there's a chance, small chance, that this might end up being another high 4 stars. But I think it's a 5 stars, but there is that thing. So maybe it shouldn't be. I don't know. Anyway, I loved them all. I would recommend, probably not gonna be for everybody, but if you like romance, you like cheese, the cheese factor, you like some heavy topics here and there sprinkled in, I would recommend. Give them a shot. I would love to know your thoughts if you read them. If you're thinking of reading them, let me know. Anyway, that means it's time to wrap up this reading vlog. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do the normal things, thumbs up, subscribe, become a bestie if you want more content. Include this emoji if you made it this far, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, bye!